A lot of people start their brand from scratch, and even me too, when I started my brand from scratch, the most difficult thing is building a community and trying to grow a following on every social media platform. Well, luckily for you guys, well, some of you guys have seen me grow on this YouTube, starting from 0 subscribers to getting to this amount of subscribers that we are right now. We're on 800 and something. Please get us to 1000 before 10 days, I guess. So today, the topic of conversation today, which is going to be an unusual video. I've not done a video like this before, but it's because I'm trying new things for the channel, and I'm trying things that will be impactful at the end of the day to you guys. What we are talking about today is what I would do if I were to start my brand today. 0 following, 0 Instagram, 0 TikTok. What are the steps that I would take to build a following and convert the following to a community, then convert the community to sales, which should be the goal for one of you guys, or maybe all of you guys, if you follow what I'm saying in this video from beginning to the end. This is going to be a long one, but it is because it is packed with a lot of information. So try your best. Maybe you can watch popcorn, maybe you can watch the gameplay behind, but just try your best to be able to watch the video from beginning to the end, because it's very, very important. What we are first talking about is building a following. If I were to start my brand today from zero, what I would first focus on is trying to get followers. And when I'm trying to get followers, I would not just try to sell to them immediately. I would try to get followers, solely people that would love the brand for what it's standing for or what it's doing. The first thing you would need to do, obviously, is to create a community name, because even if you don't have followers, if there is a community name there already, it means you have taken one step in the right direction. So once there's a community name in like your Instagram bio, your TikTok bio, YouTube bio, if you have a YouTube channel, what you need to do now is to start making content that would attract the kind of people you want in your community. For me now, I'm trying to build the most impactful brand in the world. So how will I be impacting people? By educational videos like this, motivational videos, even videos that are funny. If you are feeling sad and you watch one of my funny videos, definitely it will cheer you up. So that is the goal, and that is what I feel like you should do, and that is what I would do if I was starting today. No followers. And it's easy for me to say no followers. What if you don't have any content? So if you don't have any content, you're starting. If you have a couple mockups, that is good enough. If you have designed 3 different mockups, that is good enough. Post those mockups and try to start making content. It will be way better if you have samples. But before your sample arrive, let's say you are in the process of making your sample or your bulk, start creating content so you will get familiar with content creation. Because if you are starting a brand, you need to be a content creator too. We are in a creator economy where creators are the only ones that succeed. And if you have a brand, it's either you use money to push somebody as a creator, but there must be a creator for the brand. That's just how it is, especially if you're trying to build a community. So first, post the mockups. Try to make some kind of content with the mockups. Then you would attract some people that are interested. They will check your page. Maybe there's nothing happening there, but they will see your page and they will see what you've done so far. Next thing you need to do is to go and start following people that you want. These are people that you want them to be in your community. What I did when I first started, and which is what I would do again if I was starting today, is go to followers of people that, let's say, for example, go to followers of Cortez now, and you'll be going through, it's not going to be something easy. You can go through the followers, but now he has a lot of followers. You can go through the likes, right? Because only active people are liking posts. So go through the likes, which is something I still do even up till today. Go through the likes and start following people in the likes. Definitely, if you follow 100 people, there is no how that at least 5 will not follow you back, or 2. So once you do that a circle of times, you have started growing some kind of traction and you have started growing some kind of following. The major problem that I notice with a lot of brand owners right now is ego or pride, because you want to start and you want to have 10,000 followers and be following nobody. Even as big as my brand is today, we are following a lot of people, but I like to cap it at 999. I just feel like it's a cool number. There is no negative tone to it. I just think it's a cool number. Once you follow some of them, you can go and like their pictures too, which is something I still do up till today. If I see you are cool and this is somebody that I would like to be part of my brand or follow my journey, I would follow you. That was what I was doing earlier on, following people back, liking people's posts, and going to famous people's comment section. It can be Tunde Not, it can be Cortez, it can be whatever. Comment on their post too, which is something I still do up until today. And as much as you might think this is not a big deal, this is something small, this is not something important, but trust me, if you do it over a period of time, you will start seeing results. And this is now me telling you how to gain followers when you are just starting from scratch. And when you do this over a couple of times, let's say for a few weeks, your sample or your bulk arrives, then now you get into the main content by creating, let's say, content of just educating us on the challenges you faced in the process of you receiving the bulk, telling us what your design is about, all of those kind of things. And when you are making those kind of contents, be making sure to tell them to follow along your journey. Don't try them to buy. Don't tell them to buy immediately. Tell them to follow through, like follow your journey, because that's what you're trying to do. Get people to follow your journey. Then once they followed your journey, now over time you can start to try to convert them into sales. But this is still us in the process of gaining followers, because first you need to get followers before you can convert them into members of your community. It's not everybody that follows you that is really following everything you do. But if you are sharing your journey, which you need, like, this is very, very important. You cannot be proper, you cannot be professional, you cannot be like a corporation. You need to be like a human being. Share the wins with them, share the losses with them. Be transparent as much as possible. The transparent side that you think people would enjoy seeing, share it with them, because trust me, people would appreciate it. It might look like they don't appreciate it. Maybe on my own side, for me talking, I know that the journey that I've shared so far with people, they appreciate it. And it's them joining the group, joining the group. And first group, what are they joining? Followers. When somebody has been following you for a while, if they see your content continuously, they start to interact, which is this level two, getting them to interact either by you putting a call out in your video, like, okay, comment on this video if you think this or that. Getting them to engage is the second icebreaker, and this is the second thing you need to try and get them to do. Once someone follows you, you need to try to get the person to engage. Once you've gotten the person to engage, try to make it a repeating thing where he would engage today, engage tomorrow, engage the day after. Let him be a frequent person engaging. Then you too would start touching base with the person, because now it is person to person. It's not organization to person. Even big organizations still do this up till today. Even me, I still do this up today till today. Where there are some people that I know, these are members of my community. I interact with them. If they DM me, I separate my DMs. I have general, I have primary. So people that I take seriously are in my general, that once I see notifications from them, I respond to the notification. And this is them feeling like they are a part of something. You also making them feel like they are a part of something. If you see one of your followers' birthday, you can comment happy birthday. If one of your followers just gave birth, you can comment. It must not be something that has to do with your brand. This is just like you making friends online. I know I can use this word like community to make it look like a big thing, but when you are starting from the beginning, because right now in my own community, we've gotten to like hundreds, right? But I still try to touch base with everybody. If you are just starting off, this will just be like 5 people, 10 people. So there is no way it will be hard for you to keep in touch with these people. When I was starting off, it was like making friends online, trying to make as many friends online as possible, sharing with them your journey, and try to also find out more of their own journey, because everybody online is sharing their journey with one another, sharing the happy moments, sharing the highlights. But you now, as a brand, what would make you stand out from the rest of them is being able to be transparent, sharing the challenges and sharing the wins. Don't only be choosing to share the wins to make it look like it's all rosy. Everybody knows nothing is perfect. And you showing some vulnerability is going to differentiate you from other people that are showing or claiming to be perfectionists. You started, right? So once these two bases have been touched down, which is first getting them to follow you, second getting them to engage, third thing now needs to be trying to get them to convert one way or another. There are a couple ways that I give back to my community, and which is still, like I say, in the first place, just be looking at them as friends so that it will not be making you feel so much pressure. There's a way I give back to my community, which is by me doing giveaways. And if you are even watching this now, I'm in the process of doing giveaways for 10 days. If you're interested in that, follow on TikTok and maybe you'll be one of the winners. Never can tell. So by doing giveaways, and I give back as much as possible. Not everything needs to be a sale. And if you are doing a giveaway, try to document it. Don't make it look like, just try not to be too cool, feeling like, oh, you don't need to document it or whatever. Document it however you can and make content out of that giveaway, because it shows other people this guy appreciates his friends or appreciate people that are member of his community, and they would also join for a chance to win one day, because everybody wants free things. That's just how human beings are. If there's something free, people will try to get it. So this is your way of getting them to convert into sales, because once the person wins a giveaway now, and now your product is supposed to speak for you. If the person wins the giveaway and your product is good, the person will definitely want to be a repeat customer or try to buy the next time. That's if the person can afford it, because some people generally cannot afford it. So now, what have we spoken about so far? Touching base with them, which is no, them touching base with you, which is them following, then touching base, which is them commenting or getting them to engage, and you now doing the outreach by you also engaging with them. Then the fourth thing, which is the giveaway, right? You now give them back, giving back to the community, which is something that is underrated. Nobody wants to do a giveaway. Or some people even make the crucial mistake of making the giveaway something impossible, like comment 3 times, repost, tag 5 of your friends. Do not make it complicated. Trust me, do not make it complicated. What me I did, because I realized like sharing my journey is much easier for you guys to follow and just copy exactly what I did to make me see progress up till this point that I am today. What I did was, first of all, I did a story giveaway. And this will be something not so big. Don't give your most expensive item. Give something that you don't mind losing. You can even say, okay, for one sticker or two stickers, for example. What I did personally, I think it was a cap or a shirt. I can't really remember. But what I did was comment on this, reply to this story. I was like, reply to this story, top member. That was what I told everybody to reply, which is insinuating in the community that you now, maybe you are a top member or you want to be a top member. So I was like, reply to this story, top member, and I'll be giving one reply, something. And to my greatest surprise, at that time, I think I was at 1,000 followers. But people don't engage with business accounts. But once I did that giveaway, I got about 100 DMs. About 100 DMs. Everybody saying top member, top member, top member, top member. And I showed them screenshots of the DM, posted it on my story that people are DMing. One person is going to be the lucky winner, which will also show other people that have not like replied to the story, would make them want to reply. And I got so many replies. I picked one and I posted it. And once the giveaway winner receives his prize, post it on your story too, because the person will definitely send you a picture or something. Post it on your story and write, let's say, giveaway winner from the last giveaway, because this is something that is going to be continuous. In order for you to keep stimulating your community, you need to keep giving back. It's just like a thing where is you are adding more fuel to the fire, because the more they are growing, the more they need ginger, which is why I'm doing the biggest giveaway, 10 days. Never done this before. Usually I do one or two, but the more the community is growing, the more you need fuel to fire up the community. If you have done all these things successfully, you need to do it repeatedly for weeks, months, and it can even get to years. The more you do it, the more you see progress. Then you now have to be in front of the camera. I say this thing a lot because I know how it has changed the the way my brand has grown. I have seen the growth. If I started my brand from today, once my first sample should come, I will be in front of the camera. I would record, behind the scenes. I will do all those other proper contents, but I would be in front of the camera too. Now we are at phase two. And this is crucial, which is what I mentioned, being in front of the camera. If I was starting from day one, if you just have mock-ups, you don't have anything solid yet, there is no need for you to be in front of the camera. But once your first mock-up comes, you need to be in front of the camera. You must not be in front of the camera educating people or sitting down for 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even 1 minute, but just introducing yourself slowly so that people that are a member, like people that are members of your community, begin to know who the leader of the community is. Because in every community, there is a leader, and the leader must be fit to run that leadership position. And you, the fact that you have chosen to embark on this journey, this is the path that you have selected as the way that you want to change your life, change your future, change the life of your family and your friends. You need to assume that role with so much confidence, which is what I have done. As much as you might be shy, you might not be willing to embrace the challenge, but that is what a good leader is supposed to be about: embracing challenges, standing in front of difficult situations, and showing people that are behind him that he is ready to take on any challenge. But if you are scared to be in front of the camera, how do you expect members of your community to have faith in you? How do you expect them to invest their time, their efforts, their money into you when it shows that you do not even have the dedication to sit down and address them? Let me give you a quick example. This is something, by the way, but I just remembered it. A quick example. Let's say Nigeria, for an instance, right? Nigeria is a country that we have a lot of issues and all of that. But what people want sometimes is just for the president to come and sit down and address the nation. When we're having problems about fuel crisis, all of that, fuel scarcity, what were people commenting on social media? The president needs to address the nation. President needs to address the nation, because you sitting down and addressing people is a huge difference that you seem to underestimate so much. You underestimate it so much, but you want to grow. It doesn't happen with magic. Is there any community now? Let me even ask you this question, right? If you feel like you have your own way to do it, is there any community that you know of that doesn't have like their leader? Nobody knows the leader. Yes, there might be some famous brands, there might be brands that are well known, but that is why nobody has some attachments to the brand. Which I'm sure, if you are watching this video, especially if you are watching it up to this point, you are trying not to be an ordinary brand. You are trying not to be a one hit wonder, somebody that your brand will blow up and die immediately. That's what you are trying not to do. So, no matter the brand, no matter how small, no matter how big, you sitting down and addressing the community of one, community of five, community of 10 people that you have is going to make a huge difference to them. Me now, I am in the stage where I am going live. I've been going live every day for about 49 days now. So I am going live every day to show the members of my community that, yo, I am with you guys. I talk to them, we interact, crack jokes, talk normally every time, because now I have built that bond and trust between them, that this is not just only about the brand. It's not just about, okay, me making fire design. It's not about the brand just being an entity that is trying to collect money from you all the time. Gone are those days where people just want to be dropping money. You need to be giving them something back. Yes, this is an exchange. This is trade. They are giving you money for clothes. But if you are starting off, nobody really cares about your clothes. And this is how you will make them care, by taking these steps that I'm telling you in building your community. Because your community is the thing that is crucial for your clothing brand. As much as you might want to skip one step, skip the other step, or maybe you don't even watch the video up till this point, but just know that the people watching the video up till this point have an edge over the people that left in 1 minute, because as much as they are looking for the shortcut to making their brand become an overnight success, that shortcut doesn't exist. Or even if you accidentally find the shortcut, you have a viral video, you don't know how to capitalize on that viral video. Which brings me to my next point of, When I had my first viral video, I wish I had my first viral video now, because I would have been able to capitalize on it and convert many of those people that came into members of my community. If I had my viral video at this moment that I am, I would have been able to capitalize on it, because when I had my first viral video, I was only making voiceovers at the time. I had not sat down in front of the camera. So even people that went through my page wouldn't have an idea who I am. So what gives them that incentive of following me or wanting to connect with me when they just feel like this is every other brand? Because every human being is unique, and every human being shows your uniqueness first by sitting in front of the camera. We all look different, we all sound different, we all behave different, and you are going to show your main differences, you're going to show your unique characters to the audience sitting in front of you. So if I had my first viral video right now, the next thing I would do is the next video I would drop is sitting in front of the camera telling them, okay, I am so so person, this is my brand, blah blah blah. You don't need to think about making another viral video, because trust me, if you have a video that does like 400k, the next video after it will do nothing less than 10k. So even if you are not chasing another viral video and you are just mainly introducing new people to you, it is way better than letting that viral moment pass. Some people even get their viral moment and they don't post 1, 2, 3 days. That is very, very bad. That is a quick way of making people lose interest, because right now attention is very short. Like, people, you are so self-centered, believing that just because you have that moment, people are going to stick with you forever. It doesn't happen like that. Even artists that drop songs back to back, they still need to keep dropping songs in order to be relevant. The only reason Drake has been relevant up till today is because he has kept on dropping songs. Yeah, they are good songs, but it is because he is dropping at the end of the day. So introducing them to you, doing that icebreaker, or for some people, they like to capitalize on it and their next post will be them buying or something, like them telling people, oh, come and buy my brand, come and buy my brand. But me, my next viral video was not even any of that. I wasn't trying to sell to people. I wasn't introducing myself. It was just another video of like behind the scenes, which didn't make any sense. And that video got like, I can't remember how many views, but I think above 20,000 views. And now looking back at it, I would have really capitalized on that, because if I had made a second video telling people, I am so so person, you guys follow me please on my journey. I'm trying to build the most impactful brand in the world, blah 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 blah, people would have definitely followed. But because the follow-up video was behind the scenes, back to nobody caring. Because in this modern age that we are in, with scrolling culture, you need to capitalize on every viral moment that you have. So capitalizing on it by telling them, okay, this is my community, join my community. I give back once in a month. If you are interested in that, maybe you participate in the next giveaway, and you must always have a funnel of how you are going to bring them in. Same thing with the icebreaker of maybe following, liking their post, or replying to comments, something as easy as that. Because once you get your viral moment, you will get a lot of comments. And I see some people make the mistake of feeling like they are now a boss, they are now too big, you cannot reply to comments. Reply to every single comment. Reply to every single comment, and don't reply them like a robot. Please and please reply them like a human being. Crack some jokes with some people. If they are being sarcastic, be sarcastic too. If they are trying to ask for free clothes, you can be funny about it. If there are people looking for genuine advice, you can give genuine advice if it's something you can answer through the comment section. But do not just ignore anybody. And once you have that name, for me now it's Absa Secret Society. Once Absa Secret Society is there, follow us and join Absa Secret Society. Once they join and they start to see the benefits of joining, maybe by you interacting with some of their posts, wishing them happy birthday, liking their posts, but you just giving them back, sort of rewarding them for crossing that bridge. Right now, because I have about 17,000 followers on TikTok, it is very difficult for me to keep up with this. But I am telling you what I would do if I was starting my brand today from scratch. And trust me, it has taken me 4 years to get to this point that I am at. But if I was starting, I trust myself and I believe in myself. This is not about pride or ego. With the knowledge that I have, it won't take me 1 year to get to this point that I am in. And I believe if you are following this video and you have been following the things I've been sharing on TikTok, Instagram, and on my live, you would be able to grow your brand much quicker than I did. There are a couple people that I can mention, a couple people in my community that have been able to see their first viral video in their first month of dropping their collection. And it has been, yes, maybe through my mentorship that I've been helping them out. Even if you're not in the mentorship program, if you are following what I'm telling you in this video, I guarantee you it won't take you up to 3 to 6 months for you to see progress. And the thing about building a brand is, or building a community is, you would not see instant results. We are in a modern age where everybody feels like they need to see instant results. For me, instant results is seeing something happen in 1 month. That is my own instant result in terms of patience. I can be patient for 3 months, be patient 4 months, 6 months. That's why I've even been doing live every day for 60 days, because this is an experiment that I am seeing how it would impact the community. And trust me, as I've been going live every day for 60 days, it has impacted my community in a very, very huge manner. It was because of the community I've built on my TikTok live that I've been able to grow this YouTube account. And if I didn't have a YouTube account, that community now would help me grow my TikTok account. I've been able to generate sales from touching down with them. You have an upper hand. Just listen to me. You have an upper hand in terms of majority of these giant corporations. They cannot sit down now like Jeff Bezos cannot come and sit down now and start telling you guys buy Amazon, but him now is a billionaire, so he doesn't really care. But you now are not a billionaire. So what do you have as advantage? Your personality, your traits, your uniqueness, and share that with people that you are trying to get into your community. Look at them, just as I said, building friendship, building friendship. And this is how I've been able to even get some customers that are overseas. These are people like in the US, that UK, that I have never met, but they are huge supporters of the brand. They always comment, they always like, follow, repost. And these are the things that are crucial. Sales is nice because this is an instant reward for what you've put in. But the people that will carry your brand longer are the people that are talking about your brand when you are not there. And these are going to be members of your community. And if you have impacted them just like the way I have impacted my community, but don't steal my own flow. I'm trying to become the most impactful brand in the world. So you now, you can try to be, for example, be the funniest brand or whatever. That's just that's just a random example. But finding your own level, creating a community first by naming the community, then taking all these actions that I have mentioned throughout this video. If you take all these actions, you would see the progress coming in slowly, slowly, slowly. And trust me, it won't take you up to 1 year to get to this level that I am at. I even feel jealous that I am sharing all this information to you guys. And the reason why I'm doing it is because when I started, there was nobody that was starting a brand at the point when I was starting that had all this information. But now, over the course of 4 years, I have been evolving with the market, and I am telling you now, this is the foolproof way that is working in 2024. If you are a brand in 2024, look at what other brands are doing. This is what other brands are doing. This is why big brands are coming to smaller brands to be able to collaborate with them. A big brand like Nike is collaborating with Cortez. Cortez is not a small brand, but it is small compared to the size of Nike. But Nike knows Cortez has been able to build a community, and he built his own community in that unique way. Me, I am showing you how I have built my community. And I have been able to build this community from the comfort of my home. Literally, where I'm talking to you right now is just my house. This is my TV, this is my house. I'm even wearing shorts. It's not like I'm wearing like suit and tie. I don't need to leave, go anywhere. Of course, you might do face-to-face meetings with members of your community, do pop-ups, photo shoots, all of that. But that doesn't require you to be out of the house 10% of the time that you are running the brand. Majority of the things are things that you will do on your own, and making friends online is the best way for your brand to go really far. There are members of my community that come back to me with results that they've done in terms of their own brand, and results that they have done in terms of my brand, and it is because of what I have done to them, how I have made them feel appreciated, how I have made them feel good one way or another. If it's somebody that has worn a shirt, I sent something to Burkina Faso a couple days ago, maybe last week. I can't really remember. But now this is somebody in Burkina Faso that He even said it. He never thought I would ship it to him. Which brings me to another point. If you do a giveaway, follow up on the giveaway. Don't feel like it is insignificant. The reason why it is not insignificant, or the reason why it is significant, it is because you are building discipline. If you don't follow up on your promise, you have started going back on your word. And this makes you more indisciplined, like you will be lacking discipline so much. Even me too, sometimes, let's say, for example, this Burkina Faso guy now, he sent me a text. He told me, I know it will be difficult for you to ship it here, so I don't mind. But I ended up shipping it to him. And now this is something that he even told me, like he's so surprised I shipped it to him. This kind of guy now, he has become a strong fan of the community. He joins the live regularly. He gifts on the live. I have started seeing his own way of showing me love, because I have shown him love out of my own way. And all these things that I have done, there is none of these things that I have mentioned that it is impossible to do. I have done it. You can do it too. And I have done it from the comfort of my home. I have done it from the comfort of my home. I don't dress up every day to go out to work. Majority of the content, or majority of the things I do it at home. And this is what saves you money. It doesn't really save you on time, but it saves you a lot of money. And if you are running business, you should understand that saving money should be one of your priorities, because you are trying to grow the business. Any business that is just spending so much money is going to be hard for the business to grow. So this was supposed to be a video where I was airing out my thoughts and telling you guys as much information as possible. And I believe in this video, just as I said, if you are watching this video up till this point, you have enough knowledge to be able to build your own community. This is not about growing followers. This is not about growing sales. If you want me to make videos on that, you can let me know. But this is about building a community. And I believe building a community is very, very crucial. It is an underrated part that people often overlook. They feel like it's not important. But trust me, majority of long-lasting corporations is because of the community they've had. There's an American store, supermarket called Costco. And Costco is a membership store. Imagine a supermarket where an outsider cannot come and shop unless they join the membership by paying $60 or what for membership card. Same thing with Trico. Trico is a clothing brand, but he doesn't sell to the public. He sells to only members of his community. And how does he do that? He has an email list that once you join his community, once he does a drop, he will send you the passcode to his website. That is the only way you can buy. And it is because in 2024, communities are the things that people are focusing more on. Like Trico now can want to do a quick cash grab and open his store for everybody, but he knows that that community is more crucial. Me, I am not trying to sell to the whole world. I am trying to impact the whole world, but I am not trying to sell to the whole world. I am only trying to sell to people that I feel like these are people that I can relate with. These are people that I see them as cool people, and these are people that I can regard as my friends. So, one way or another, try to find your own level and connect with those people, bring those people along, and don't forget, sit in front of the camera because you are the leader. I am Abdurazak Sani, and we are trying to build the most impactful brand in the world.